Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Anupama series, guys. And we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be coming up in the Anupama series pretty very soon. On this episode, Aadya and Anupama is going to be meeting for the first time. So guys, let's find out what went down on this episode. But before I continue to the video, guys, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, lovelies, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anupama looking for Aadya or Rahi and tells Prem that the girl was here. He says that girl has left. Then he holds her hand and asks her not to worry and says your manat will be fulfilled. Anupama tells him that when he talks with so much trust, her hope turns into belief and says tomorrow she has kept Yagya at Ghat and asks if you come, then I will get hope. He says I will surely come. Then Anupama thanks him. In another scene, Aadya washes the ashram floor and cleans it with the broom and says she can't decorate but can clean it. Vyas, Babluchand and the kids comes there and wish her happy birthday. She then thinks she has to celebrate her birthday for the kids. So Vyas asks her to leave her hand impression on the wall and says you have started this custom to take the birthday kid's hand impression. She then cuts a pun while everyone sings happy birthday, and she makes the kids have it. The kid then asks, when are we going to have a real cake? Aadya then asks Anupama god to feed food to her kids. Anupama thanks Bandiji for giving the idea to feed food to poor kids on Dussehra Day. She then says what could be best than this and says she will make food. Bandiji says okay and says Dwakadish will make everything fine. In another scene, Anne says you are getting yagya with so much love that Dwakadish will come and bring Aadya few. Anupama gets happy and then says we shall search the orphanage. Vyas comes here and I heard your sayings. He then says my orphanage kids haven't eaten food since long and asks her to feed food to them. Anupama says okay and thanks him, and then she asks about his ashram. Vyas says she should try ashram. Then Anupama and Ansh tells that they were about to come to his ashram, but nobody came to pick them. Vyas apologizes to them and tells that the girl whom he had sent had problem with Ahmadabad as she hates. Anupama then asks for her name. Then Vyas says Rahi. Anupama finds the name familiar. Then Anne says she is the same girl who saved your purse from the thief. Anupama asks him to bring the keys to the Ghat. So the kids get happy to know that they will have the food. Rahi asks about the lady, then Vyas thinks that he shall not tell her about Ahmadabad and tells that he doesn't know. Then Rahi asks the kids to get ready to enjoy on the Ghat. In another scene, Paki talks to Ishani and asks her not to have food in the unit. Dolly hears and tells that you people are lucky to talk to your daughters except me. Pari says Minu Few had talked to us 2 days back on a video call. She has become a big psychologist. Dolly curses Anupama and says she shall not get her daughter. While Mahi comes there and says Anudi will find her and says Jai Dwakadish. Rahi asks the kids to walk in the another scene and says Babluchand couldn't walk for 4 steps. Babluchand says it is 4 kilometers and says she will kill her with the choker which she gifted her. The kids then tells that they can't go, while Aadya or Rahi tells that she has the way and keeps the banana leaves on their heads so that they don't get sunset. She prays for the lady who will be feeding the kids. Then the kids ask her to make the lady as her mother. Rahi says I will make her as God but not a mother. While Anupama gives the special tali to Bandiji which he has kept for her daughter. Mahi writes Ma with rice on the plate and thinks that could be better gift than this. Paki then says when she has never cared for us, then why would she care for you? She says mommy just cries for Choti and not us. While Mahi says I miss caviar mom even now. Ishani says she will snatch everything from you when Aadya returns. Then Mahi says, what is mine is mine. So back to Anupama's scene, Anupama takes the Rangoli in her hand and sits to make it. Anne says we are already tired after making so much food. Then also she is making Rangoli sitting down. Anupama makes Aadya's photo with the Rangoli and all the ladies standing there sees it and smiles. She says, Bebly, a heavy wind comes. Then Anupama and the ladies cover the painting until the weather becomes normal. Then the lady says, you have made nice Rangoli that Dwakadish will not let it wipe off. While Ange hopes Phil sees this Rangoli. Mahi calls Anupama and then Anupama picks the call and asks her to say. Mahi says she was missing her and that's why she called. Then Anupama says she has a feeling that Chote will be found. Mahi says it will happen and you will find her. While Anupama asks if Babuji, Ba and everyone are fine. Then Mahi says yes and says Ishani went outside Ahmedabad for a shoot. Anupama asks if Paki went, but Mahi says no, she had some work. Anupama asks her to call Ishu and inquire if she is fine. She says she will end as Ash is calling her for yagya. Mahi then says bye ma. She then thinks to call her ma when she comes back. In another scene, the kids tell us that they are tired and sit on the side of the road. Rahi tries to get the lift but she doesn't get. Then a girl stops Prem's jeep and tells Rahi that they got the lift. They all sit in the jeep, then Rahi asks the kids to get down. He asks if you are their mommy and asks her to sit. She's about to fall but he holds her hand and then she sits in the jeep. He drives off and asks the kids to sing. Then the kids say that they are hungry. He gives them ladu. So after he drops them, the kids thanks Prem. Bubbly also thanks him and then he says welcome. She says she has no money to give him. So he says everyone doesn't do things for money and says some are sati and some are sati. He says you might become my sati someday. So he puts lado in her mouth. She then asks who made it. Then Prem says I made it. The kids then tell that they will see the mela. While Rahi says no. The kids insist. Then Prem asks them to see the mela. He says if God wants them, we will meet again. She then asks why we will not meet. Then he says we will meet if Kanhaji wants. Ange then asks Anupama to come in the other scene while Anupama sits for the yagya with Ange and Prem. Aadya is coming to the ghat, but Anupama recalls the happenings while doing the yagya. Then Aadya steps on her own Rangoli drawing. The people looks at her and the drawing finding the resemblance. Then Aadya drops the peacock feather from her hand in shock and says mommy. Anupama senses hearing her. Then Aadya then sees Anupama doing yagya and cries. Anupama opens her eyes and sees her. But then she is about to call her. Guys, this is quite an interesting episode. This was the first time Aadya and Anupama is going to be meeting. Although as Anupama was trying to call her, Aadya ran away. So guys, what do you have to say about the episode? What do you have to say about this video? Please drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that guys, please don't forget that this is still UG updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget lovelies to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys and I'll see you guys on my next video.